Hello, it's me again, 2 days in a row. And I just noticed every shirt I buy pretty much is see-through. So, and I am an anti-bra wearer. So, sorry in advance, because I'm sure, most of the viewers are probably women, maybe not. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. So sorry. Anyway, my name is Kim. I'm from Auspicious Air, and I'm going to do a read. Found my glasses. They were in my car. In the back seat. Makes so much sense. Anyway, so, yeah. I'm going to do a read. I think, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm doing a twin flame. Twin flamer. So, spirit guides, ancestors, anybody for the greatest good, show us the cards we need to see for the end of March, beginning of April 2021. Show us anything for the greater good, anything positive and uplifting, anything that will give us inspiration to move forward in the direction which the universe and God has decided that we should go. Thank you. Thank you. Spirits, please show me 5 cards. Okay. Please show me our energy, please. Please show me. Our energy. Are you fucking kidding me? Please show me their energy. Please show me their energy. Please show me. Too many. We got 4 wands for our energy. Collective's energy, which is what we got yesterday. The Fool for their energy. Can you show me an obstacle? Spirit, please show me an obstacle, a challenge, or an obstacle. The Devil in reverse. That's good, I guess. That's interesting. Please show me the Tower in reverse. 7 of Swords in reverse. Please show me 2 more cards. Whoa. Okay, 3 more. That's fine. 10 of Wands, King of Cups, and the 4 of Pentacles, or 4 of Stones. In the bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. So, somebody wanting to take action, somebody wanting to move forward, somebody wanting to actually take action, create movement towards a situation. So, somebody wanting to move forward in a relationship. Yeah, it's twin flame. So somebody wanting to talk, somebody wanting to share feelings of, just wanting to open up and be maybe clear on how they feel and what they have to say. They want to be heard. In the overall energy, we have the Ace of Swords in the South and the 10 of Swords, both in reverse. So 10 of Swords in reverse, coming out of conflict, coming out of a nightmare situation, coming out of a bad place, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, knowing that, not everything is so bad, and that a lot of things that happen in our lives are lessons and created, sometimes strife is created for learning and even with people you love. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's like, it sucks when conflict happens, but if we learn from it and we take accountability for maybe the way we've acted, or processed some of our coping skills, or our, you know, the ways that we communicate with other people, if we can evaluate that and learn from it, not blame other people for the way that we act. Because I know I act hella crazy sometimes, okay? I'm just saying. And is it appropriate all the time? No. Does it come from my heart? Probably, yeah. Usually it comes from that. Or, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I drink a lot. I'm, you know, is it from always the most positive place? No. Do I dwell on it and like beat myself up for it? No. No, because we all have that. We all at times, you know, hurt each other and say things we don't mean, and can act in a way that is not productive or not positive. But do we hold each other so accountable to the point where we can't forgive? I don't think we should. I mean, there's circumstances that are not negotiable. Okay, you know, somebody hurts you physically, you know, somebody downright fucking demonetizes your character or makes you, you know, totally. There are circumstances where there's no forgiveness in certain things. I mean, not no forgiveness. You should forgive them, but there's not an acceptance of having them back in your life. You know, and everybody has their own levels. Everybody has their own tolerance and where their level of acceptance of someone else's shortcomings are acceptable. And, you know, I mean, some people's tolerance is very high. Some people's tolerance, like, I feel like, you know, I came from an abusive relationship. So my tolerance of shenanigans or no act right is pretty high. Like, people can pretty much act retarded around me, or I'm sorry, ridiculous around me. Don't mean to offend anybody. They can act ridiculous, and I probably will be, I mean, not okay with it, but I'm like, really? But I can forgive. I can move forward. I can, you know, and that's not saying that that's right. I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying that my tolerance is probably not on a good level, you know. I mean, we have to take that into accountability too, of the abuse that we've endured, and the things we've seen, and the things we've been through. You know, sometimes when people treat us like crap, it's like, okay, I'm like, you can't, like, really? Is that all you got? Like, you can't touch me. And, you know, that's not a good place to come from either, a lot of times, because it's like, you know, it's almost like accepting of someone's bad behavior just because somebody else's behavior was worse. You know, and it is a very tricky place to come from. But if we can admit it and work through it, go within, and, you know, try to be better from it, you know, that's all we can do. So Ace of Swords in the South. So Ace of Swords, you know, that's about not having a rebirth, not having, this is like, it's kind of, it's good and bad. So the Ace of One, or Ace of Swords in the reverse, is not my favorite, but the Ten of Swords in reverse is nice, because it's like forgiving, forgetting, coming through a period of darkness, and being able to recognize that nobody's perfect, and we're all just here learning from each other, and yeah, so that's that. Okay. And I think it's funny. So in the collective's energy, or the twin, whatever you want to say, our energy is the 4 wands, which yesterday, if you follow me, the same placement, same place, same time, same shit, 4 wands in the upright. And I think that's fucking funny. So yeah, end all be all, white picket fence, happy wife, happy life. You know, it's a very positive, happy energy, wanting that togetherness, wanting that that person that holds you in high regard, and who you know, romanticizes you, and you look at them and you're just like, I love you, like I fucking love you, you know, with all my heart and all my soul. And it's nice. So excuse me. For their energy, we have the Fool. Aries energy, taking a leap of faith. You know, there's a sense of naivety, or of youthfulness, or of you know, not holding people so harshly of who they should be or who you want them to be, knowing that you know, it's almost like magic. It's like the Fool, to me, it's not the Magician, but the Fool is like a young, naive, he's putting everything into the situation that he has, wholeheartedly, and it's just like taking that leap of faith, knowing that the universe has his back. I mean, he just doesn't care. He's just like, fuck it, like, yay, shit's gonna be good, you know. And even if it's not, fuck it, you know. It's just like, it's a very carefree, very I love this card. I love the Fool in the upright, you know. There's a swan on here. Some buttons. The moon. It's an interesting card because it's out of my very first deck. It's a beautiful card. Starts at the 0. In your obstacle or challenge is the Devil in reverse. So, you know, Devil in upright, it can be a Capricorn energy. Okay, so what's popping out at me, obviously, is the snake. Ugh. I hate snakes. Okay. And I'm trying to, like, overcome my fear of snakes. So I think what this, to me, is representing, and I'm an intuitive kind of reader, is overcoming fears of rejection, overcoming fears of abandonment, overcoming fears of anything that devil is presenting you with, you know, because the devil comes in beautiful packages. I mean, the most, you know, it's enticing, and it's lavish, and it's comfortable, you know, because that's what the devil does. I mean, that's who it is. That's you. I mean, the devil isn't going to come with flames and fucking, you know, a fucking pitchfork and like negative, like, no. There's a very precise way that evil and the devil presents themselves in our lives to fool us, to make us go the way that, you know, it's a constant battle between good and evil. And that, you know, it's a spiritual war. It's like literally spiritual warfare. And so to me, this is saying, overcoming those, you know, knowing right from wrong, knowing what's good for you, what's not, has your best interest, who does not, and then overcoming those fears of, like I said, abandonment and rejection, and you know, fleeing anything that is negative and that treats you less than you are, which is wonderful. Like, you are you are golden, you are perfect, you know. In our imperfectness, we are perfect. And anybody who puts doubt there, no, gotta go. So, you know, you should only be around people who build you up and give you the confidence that you need to move forward and to create beautiful, wonderful things for yourself and for everyone else, for the greater good, for mankind, for your kids, for your family, for your friends. So, yeah, likey. Okay. In the upcoming energy, we have the Tower in reverse. So that's about things kind of not changing, maybe a little bit of stagnancy. There's no upheaval, which is good. I mean, like, some people look at the Tower as like a really bad card. This is a beautiful Tower. It's in the upright there. But it's in the reverse. So it's kind of like probably a little bit of stagnancy, a little bit of, you know, things not moving forward. No overturning of energy. So it's kind of like staying in the same cycle. Because I like the Tower and upright, because it's like, at least shit's going to move. At least shit's going to change. Even if it is an abrupt something, at least it's moving. At least it's not, you know, and I mean, I guess this is kind of like, you know, it could kind of go with the Libra moon, the full moon. Well, there's one of my cardinals. They kind of disappeared, but she looks like she's a nester. Anyway, so, you know, this is kind of maybe with that Libra energy of just kind of a neutrality, neutral ground, neutral, even keel energy, balanced energy. So, I mean, it's probably good. I look at it, you know, I kind of want, my Scorpio says, I want everything to change. I want new beginnings. I want death and rebirth. I want endings and beginnings. But this is kind of just maybe going inside and doing the work before things get moving again. You have Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. Hold on. I have to go through all of them. 6 on my cheat sheet. 6. You know, Seven of Swords is about a thief. So in the reverse, I think it's about possibly coming, like maybe a reconciliation, or finding out truth about a situation. It's a positive card. I think it's positive. I'd rather see this in the reverse than in the upright, because this is about somebody who's maybe coming clean, coming forward with the truth, wanting to you know, work together in unison, and not go against you. So I think it's a positive energy. Then we have the Ten of Wands, which that's about carrying burdens, carrying other people's burdens, stress, conflict, you know, just carrying. It's like having the world on your shoulders, carrying loads that aren't yours, carrying friends' issues, carrying family issues, carrying what other people think a lot as well. You know, so I feel like letting that go, releasing that. Then we have the King of Cups, in the upright. So King of Cups is all about, Odin is on the card. It's Odin. But you know, loving, but not knowing how to show that love, holding that love So the sensitivity of the person, the emotional status of the person, the super sensitive. This person's super sensitive. It could always be a Scorpio, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody wanting for you to see their side, somebody wanting for you to understand their point of view, their emotional place, not feel sorry for them, but just have some compassion, some empathy, some understanding. I think that's necessary right now. The Four of Pentacles, or the Four Stones. So, traditional tarot, you know, the Four Pentacles, you know, well, we have two fours here, Four Swords, Four Pentacles. So, you know, for me, Four Pentacles is, I have to look at the original. It's hard for me when I don't have my originals, but, no, Four Swords. So I think it's about giving too much, or like giving in a way, because Five of Pentacles is about not receiving help. So I think the Four of Pentacles is, so yeah. Okay, Four of Pentacles can be an energy that is mine kind of mentality, or very possessive nature. So I feel like whoever you're dealing with, or whatever relationship you've dealt with, I think there's been jealousy on both sides. I think that there's been some issues with third parties, and people not telling the truth, and you know, either trying to make people jealous, or just behavior that's not on the up and up. So you know, I feel like going forward, trying to eradicate that behavior, trying to figure out, let's not do this. Like, it's not healthy. It's not good. You know, just being honest with each other. And, you know, especially if you've been in a relationship or known a person for a while, and there's things you haven't been forthcoming with. It's forgivable, but it's like, let's just be honest. You know, let's start over, like clean the slate, be honest with who we are and the relationships that we have around us. You know, I think that's important. You know, if you talk to someone every day or every week, or you have relationships in your life, and you say you love somebody, they should know that person. They should know who you talk to, and you should be able to bring around the person that you say you love to anyone in your life. Anyone. At any time. Anyone. And not feel embarrassed, not feel uncomfortable, and not have any kind of weird fucking yucky feelings. Like, that should be open behavior for people who say that they love each other. If you don't have that, and if you can't bring around your significant other, or the person that you're with, to people that you have in your life, there's a problem. a really big fucking problem. Because you're hiding stuff. That's the thing. Like, if you can't bring around that person, you're hiding things. There's stuff you are doing that is not in copacetic patterns with your relationship, or not relationship situational, circumstances. And so you shouldn't be even trying to be in a relationship or telling somebody else that you love them. The end. That's all. So I'm going to get a few more cards on the Tower, the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Wands, King of Cups, and Four of Stones. Oh, look! The Tower comes out in the reverse. The World, Page of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor. Well, so the Tower, on top of the Tower in reverse. The World on top of the Seven of Swords. The world is endings too. So I think that's, Seven of Swords in the reverse. It's about when it's uselessness. That shit needs to end. The shit where you are hiding or keeping or fighting someone who you say you love, that shit needs to end. Like, squash that shit. Like, squash it. Like, if you don't love them, fine. But don't fucking lie to them. Don't keep them at arm's distance or keep bringing them back into your life to fucking cause chaos. Because that is so hurtful and so detrimental to their well-being. Just have some, like, compassion to, like, say it. Either be honest or just don't say anything ever again. Like, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's just like... Anyway. Ten of Wands with the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is about creation. And I think it's about putting so the Ten of Wands with the Page of Cups on top of that, it's about putting those, like, letting all that shit go, not worrying about what other people think, and then trying to create with this more emotional state and not so much of a logical thinking pattern. Which is, for some people, is hard, with the King of Cups, with the Seven of Pentacles, that's about hard work and wanting your emotional place to be in alignment with your 3D life, wanting the reciprocity, wanting somebody to understand, to be on your level, like, to just get it, like, just fucking act right. Like, nobody's perfect, but, and I'm not judging and saying that one person's act right is better than somebody else's act right. But I think we all know what level we're on. And I'm not judging. I'm not saying that one is better than the other. I'm not saying, somebody's discrepancies or whatever you want to call them in a relationship are worse than somebody else's. But I think there are cardinal discrepancies, and then, it's like, I feel like people hold ammo. I feel like people sometimes are so concerned about being hurt or worry so much about being wounded or getting hurt again, that they hold ammo. Like, they hold on to, like, literal emotional warfare for the appropriate time when they can fucking pull out their gun and shoot. And I don't think that's okay. Like, wow. Really? I don't know. It's just, that's like, that is like, what do you call it? You know, that's like intent, you know, it's like intent to cause bodily harm, like planning, like, first degree murder, like literally you planned this. And that's that is like, that's the most fucked up way you can live your fucking life, is intent, holding on to things, having an arsenal for the person that you say you love. No. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. If you're that wounded and you need that, don't be in a relationship. Don't bother. Because it's not okay. You're not ready. You're not okay. You can't offer fucking anyone shit if that's how you're coming at a situation. Anyway, 4 stones. So the Emperor on top of the possessive. Go figure. The Emperor, Aries, on top of the 4 of stones or 4 of pentacles. Possessive behavior, you know, having to be on top of everything. You know, as much as the Emperor, yeah, he owns his shit. He rules the fucking world. But is it in a way, is it with a steel fist? Is it with a fiery arsenal fucking, dictatorship? Is it with a cold fucking heart that he's ruling this kingdom? Because nobody wants to fucking live there. Nobody. Nobody wants to be told what to do. Nobody wants to be told who they should act like. Nobody wants to be told, you know, treated like a child, or said, you know, told that they're not good enough, or that, you know, they need to do this, they need to do that. No. That is a fucking dictatorship, and that is something that you do on your own, and you don't have a partner. There's no empress to go along with that shit. No. That is a solo career. And have fun with that. Rule it. Rule it. Lonely. So, anywho, I'm glad we could share time today. And I love you all. And I wish you great success on this journey. If you are in a what you think is a twin flame, or a soulmate, or a, you know, a relationship that is maybe even difficult, you know, or a spiritual connection that's, you know, having rough times. So hopefully some of these words helped, and Spirit always blesses us with good things, and helps us learn along our path to be better people, and to be there for each other, and try to be better people for each other, and you know, just try to listen to each other. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.